Fest 2023. It is Case the Producer, a Case for Riot Fest here with Q101. I'm here with some fine gentlemen from Canada. How you doing, Pop?
Good. How you doing?
Good. You guys want to introduce yourselves real quick?
Sure. I'm Steve. I play the guitar.
I'm Stefan. I try and play the guitar.
You do it quite well.
Well, thank you. You're the first person to ever tell me that.
Well, you know, we're all about making first here. Before we talk about music, there's a lot of things that I want to talk about with your band, but basketball season is approaching. By the time this comes out, we'll certainly be near the preseason. What are you guys' thoughts on the Raptors right now? How are we doing with that?
Oh, well, it could be very grim this year, or it could be exciting.
What are we doing with Pascal Siakam? Is he going to stay? Is he going to go?
I hope he stays. I've been a Raptors fan for quite a long time. Stefan's more of a Maple Leafs guy, but yeah, I mean, Pascal was an integral part of that championship team. Right. And he's been the guy in Toronto, I think, for quite a while. But, it feels like a kind of wait-and-see year for the team.
And how about the Maple Leafs? How we doing? How we feeling?
Always horrible, man. greatest terrible team in the world.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's even better than, like, the lovable losers of the Chicago Cubs. I like that. So when I think of pop, I got into, I don't want to say underground music because that feels a little demeaning, but bands around your bubble when I was a sophomore in high school, and you guys were one of the very first. All the bands that were out on Side 1 Dummy at the time, all the bands out on Run for Cover, that really excited me and really helped open my world up. You guys are now veterans of being on the road. All of these bands that you guys have toured with no longer together. Some have broken up and chosen to go on, and choose new fields. Some, they've had to go away for other reasons. How do you guys stay together for as long as you have now, almost a decade of pop?
We actually are friends.
That helps.
And we're kind of, we lead very boring lives.
What do you guys like to do when you're not playing music?
I hang out at home a lot.
I like to go camping, play with my dog. Wholesome stuff,
Oh, that's very wholesome. That's very. Oh my goodness, we had a light go out in the middle of the pump interview. But I think listening on audio, that was so shocking. Are you afraid of the dark?
No. It's a Canadian TV show. We can't be afraid of the dark. Sorry. No, I don't know, man. Like I think everything we've done has been very gradual, and it feels like we didn't really have anything happen too crazy, like fast or like too unexpectedly.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because I saw you guys at the Riv last year, right after the release of Unraveling of PUP the Band, tremendous record that you guys put out last year, and I seen you guys at the Metro before, and I'd obviously been a fan for years, but something about seeing you guys in a room that size, 2,500 people roughly, sold out, packed, maybe the sweatiest show I've ever been to. It just felt right. It felt like you guys had earned that spot and that all of this work you guys have done, relentless DIY touring, it paid off in a real beautiful way. So I don't know if there's a question there, but I'm happy for you guys.
Thank you. That's really nice. Yeah,
Of
we've
course.
just been having a really nice time getting to do this.
Good.
Yeah.
So there's one thing that you guys don't know, one question that only I can ask you because I have a very specific relationship with one of your records. 2019, Morbid Stuff comes out. Go listen to it if you haven't heard it. I also go through my first major breakup in 2019.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's an honor. I would scream Scorpion Hill in the car home on the way from work as loud as I possibly could. I did that entire summer. So first of all, thank you for helping me get through that.
Well, sorry, man.
It's okay.
Anytime anyone's like, hey, man, I really relate to your songs, I'm like, sorry, dude.
Oh, that's
Are you
too bad.
okay?
But I want to know, have you guys ever had an album that has really helped you get through a breakup?
Oh yeah. For me, the Rilo Kiley record, More Adventurous.
Boy, do I understand where you're coming from there. That is a great breakup record.
Yeah. A Man, Then Me, Then Jim. Crushing. Absolutely crushing song.
Yeah, Weaker Than's Left and Leaving.
Yes, another good one.
Yeah, that's a heartbreaker.
You mentioned, almost a fear of relatability when it comes to your music. You guys are now, and, again, I feel comfortable saying this, a successful band. You guys have done a few things. You've done okay. So many PUP songs down on my luck, things aren't going well, I'm a failure, etc., etc. When good things happen, do you almost feel imposter syndrome now?
Yeah, I mean, that's how it goes.
Yeah.
I don't think, you know, like you said, playing at 2,500 people in Chicago feels incredible. But you get off stage and you're like, why was anybody here? What was that?
Because we like you, because we
It's
want you
really
to
nice.
succeed.
It's really nice. But yeah, I always kind of felt like as hard as we do work, we have stumbled into this a lot. It's been like a lot of like just dumb luck and like us being like trying to do stupid things and somehow them working out. So yeah, I just feel grateful to do this every day and waiting for it to implode at any second.
That is truly the spirit of the band. Wow, that really fits. Well, thank you guys so much. I have one more question for you. On the last record, the lead single was a song called Matilda. And I think when, you know, a band's around for as long as you guys and you put out such good records, there does come a point in between where you go, well, what do they have now? Have they kind of cycled through everything? And you guys put out the song. It might be my favorite PUP song. I find the concept of the song to be so interesting. I find the music video to be fascinating. Can you just sort of walk me through from beginning to finished product how that all came to be?
Yeah, like the song.
Yeah.
Yeah. On our first American tour, we were on tour with a band called the Menzingers, who are incredible.
Love them.
I feel like they need no introduction. But
No.
we were super broke. I only owned one guitar at the time. And we were on this tour 6 or 7 weeks. And one night, I accidentally like dropped the guitar and it broke in half. And I did not have a replacement. And didn't really have any money to go to Guitar Center and buy some crappy things.
That's
so.
tough for a guitarist.
Yeah.
Kind of without your weapon at that point.
Yeah. So my friend Ryan came to the rescue. We'd all stayed with him a couple nights earlier, and he has this really beautiful guitar that I just was like in love with, playing nonstop. And he just showed up the next day with it, and he was like, "I don't really play it that much, and you seem to really like it and need it." And he just gave it to me, and he had named it Matilda, and so that became my guitar, and it was the only guitar I played on stage for 4 or 5 years.
Did you feel like a bad guy when you finally got a new guitar?
Yeah, it was tough. It wasn't my choice to get a new guitar. I can't say it on the radio.
These jerks.
They were like, they had a whole intervention with me.
Sticklers, I believe, is the right word.
They were like, sat me down. They're like, "Hey, man, so the guitar sounds bad." And but you know, it's funny because, as Steve often says in other situations, a good craftsman never blames his tools. So you can infer from that what you'd like.
Yes.
I got a new guitar, much more expensive, much better. It still sounds like crap. So here we are.
At that point, you know, you got to ask yourself, why does it sound like crap?
That's right.
It stays in tune and sounds like crap.
That's huge. Oh boy, what a world.
Actually, I don't want to say that, because the guitar that I have now I also love, and it was built by my friend Tom Bartlett for me personally. And
Tom, I got bad news for you, Tom.
No, it's a really wonderful guitar, and I love it.
I bought Tom lunch last week, so we're good.
What do you get? What do you get him?
A sausage sandwich.
From where?
Like an Italian sandwich shop near my house in Toronto.
Gotcha.
He's talking about a street hot dog.
No, an actual sandwich. It with tomato sauce on it. It was a whole
The whole thing.
whole thing.
All right. Well, Pup, I'm gonna let you guys go prepare to play Riot Fest later. Before we go, best way to support the band? Do you have any words for the people out there on the internet? Buy records, go to shows, etc.
Do good things. I don't know.
Request us on this goddamn radio station.
That was great. Thank you so much, guys.